Hello everybody, I'm Salvali Rishipali. I'm 9 years old and today we have a special guest. Her name is Allyson and she is author, speaker and pilot, mom of 11 kids and Harvard graduated. So hello Allyson, how are you?
Hi, Salwa. It's so good to be here. Thank you for having me.
No problem and thank you for giving your time. Can you tell about yourself and about your childhood?
Yes, I could. When I was your age, I was riding horses quite a lot. I grew up in a farm town. My father was a farmer and a rancher, and he raised wheat. So we would have, wheat harvest each year, and we also had a lot of cattle. So we'd ride horses to take care of them. So being raised on a farm in a very small village taught me the importance of hard work. And I've carried these things my parents taught me throughout my whole lifetime.
Wow, great. When you were young, what was your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject in school, I'll tell you what my least favorite subject was. My least favorite subject was math. For some reason, I loved math, but math and I just didn't get along very well. I did okay in geometry, but I always would get like the answer in my math classes, and then I would question, is this right or is this wrong? So it was always wondering if I had the question right or wrong. My favorite class was probably English. I love to write. I love to organize words and think of great ways to say things that make people happy. And I think this was my biggest strength was English.
I love maths a lot. I love maths and science. These two are my favorite, and the least favorite are
Can you hear me?
English. Yeah, I can. Can you hear me?
I'm here. Can you hear me? Is your internet okay?
Yeah, I think you're stuck. You're stuck.
That's okay. Let's keep going. We're doing great.
Okay. So I was asking that my least favorite subjects are Urdu, Islamiyat, and English, and I love maths. I love maths, science, social studies. I love those. And talking of maths, let me tell you a joke of maths. Um, why does maths book was looking very upset?
What did you say? Why is what?
Why did the math book look sad?
The mat. Yeah, the mat. Well, first of all, we should be best friends because you're really good at the things I'm not good at, and I'm good at the things you don't like. So we should be friends, and then we would be a one whole smart person together. um,
Yeah, we are
did you ask me
friends.
why math? You asked me why I didn't like math. Is that
No,
what you were asking?
I said I'm going to ask you a joke. The joke is why did the math book look sad?
Why did the math book look sad? I don't know.
Because it has too many problems.
That's cute. I have a joke for you. So
Yeah, can
I like to play golf. It's kind of fun and relaxing. And here's a golf joke for you. Why did the golfer take an extra pair of pants to
why?
the golf game
Why?
in case he got a hole in one?
Oh, that was good.
So
Okay,
was yours.
so uh, do you have any pets?
With 11 kids, I had every pet. I had horses and dogs and cats and ferrets, like they look like a otter. I had rabbits and hamsters. I had every pet to take care of, and it was really a lot of fun. My favorite pet,
Okay.
of course, is a horse. I love
Oh,
horses.
horse and horse. Horse and
Yeah,
horse.
that's right.
Okay. All right. So, do you like to ride the horse very fast or very slow?
Well, both. It depends, what mood I'm in. If I want to relax and just look at nature, then I ride the horse slowly and look around, enjoy, feel the fresh air. Uh, you know, but at the same time, the horse loves to run. Horses are born to run fast, and so it's really fun to turn them loose and let them enjoy themselves and ride really fast and just put your head down and feel the wind kind of come between their ears, and that's also really refreshing too.
Okay. So, do you like nature? If I prefer you to go on a plane to from somebody, actually you are a pilot, I mean, so if you were a hike or go to another city.
I prefer to be in nature over being in the city. And for
Me too.
instance, I feel like when I'm in nature, that if I have any problems or I'm feeling anxious or afraid about anything, that when I spend time in nature and I see the trees, especially big mountains, I feel like God takes away my problems and gives my heart peace, because there's something beautiful about seeing God's creation, and it makes me refreshed and happy.
Okay. So, uh, you have 11 kids, right?
That's
So,
right.
who is the most, who do you like the most? Who is the
Wh-
favorite kid of yours?
Who's the favorite kid? That's a that's a difficult answer, because when I think about each one of my kids, I think about how God made each one of them different, and they actually make each one makes me smile because they're so different. The same mother, the same father, the same food, the same school, but then they each begin to become very unique. And a lot of my kids are really funny, and they make me laugh. So I can't really say I have a favorite, because each time I'm with one of them, I'm just really fascinated with what they love in life, what they're doing in university, what they're doing in their jobs and their families as a mother. It's really fun to see each one excel down the journey and path that God made for their life. Are you still there? Sawa, are you there? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, Sawa, I hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can. Can you?
I hear you. Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. So let's get back to our Okay, I was asking your favorite book.
My favorite color?
No book.
Oh, my favorite book. I love to read biographies of people who have succeeded in life because I realize when you read about someone who's really successful that they had struggles, they had difficulties, and they had challenges just like myself, and we all do. And I love to read how they would inspire themselves and pick themselves up and believe that they could do and accomplish their dreams. And I find this
It's
probably the most
probably the
inspiring
most
thing of all.
inspiring thing of all. Okay, great. What's your do you have a favorite superhero?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Who is it?
My favorite
My favorite
superhero is
superhero is Superman.
and Salwa, I'm
Sorry?
getting
And
a lot
Stella,
of
I'm
feedback
getting a lot of feedback
at Echo.
and echo.
Are you able to
Can
fix
you? Are
that?
you able to fix that? You having an echo?
Yeah, all of a sudden,
Yeah, all of a
just
sudden, all of a sudden. Now,
can you hear it
can you
or
hear
no?
it or no? Now, is it good?
I'll just keep talking,
I'll
no
just keep
problem.
talking, no problem.
My favorite
My favorite
superhero
superhero
is Superman.
is Superman. Okay, I have a favorite superhero, and it is my dad.
That's perfect.
That's
He's
perfect.
probably like
He's
Superman
probably
to
like
you.
Superman to you. Yeah.
So I always think
So
of
I always think of
Superman.
Superman.
He's just kind of a
He's just
regular
kind of a
guy
regular guy
that works at a
that
newspaper
works at a
office.
newspaper office.
But when he
Yeah.
decides he
But
wants
when he
to help
decides he wants to
someone,
help someone,
he goes into the
he
phone
goes
booth
into the phone booth
and he gets himself
and he gets
together,
himself together,
changes his clothes,
changes his clothes,
and he goes out and
and he
changes
goes out and
lives.
changes lives.
Then he goes
Yeah.
back to a
Then he goes
regular
back to
humble
a
job
regular humble job
after that.
after that. Yeah. So, do you watch Harry Potter?
I don't.
I don't. No. Do you like it?
I just can't
I just
comment because
can't comment because I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
I said I
I
really
said
can't say
I
it
really can't say it
because I haven't
because
watched
I
it.
haven't watched it.
I know a lot of people
I
love
know a
it.
lot of people love it. Yeah, me too. I love it too. So, what's your favorite thing to do with your friends?
My favorite thing to
My
do with
favorite
my
thing to do with my
is go to dinner
is go to dinner Go to
because
dinner.
we
because
we are all really
we are all
close
really close
and we can share
and we
all of
can
our
share all of our
secrets, our
secrets, our
problems, our
problems,
entire
our
hearts with
entire
each other,
hearts with each other,
and we laugh a
and we
lot.
laugh a lot,
And somehow
and somehow
we get strength from each
get
other,
strength from each other,
and it just
and it
it's sort
just
of like a
it's
kind
sort
of
of like
feeling
a
your
kind of feeling your
and
and
you leave
you
happy
really
and satisfied.
happy with that. Okay, so how many friends do you have?
Close friends,
Close friends,
probably four
probably
close
four
friends,
close friends,
and
not
then
five. And then
I
my,
have nine
I have
daughters,
9 daughters.
so as
So
they've grown,
as
they
they've
become
grown, they become
also.
also. Don't you have 5 friends? Not me.
Oh, I would
Oh,
like to make you my
I would like to
friend.
make you my
I
friend
need you
if I
since
need
you love
you
math.
since you love my app. So, uh, if do you want to come in Muzaffarabad and visit us? I will love to come. I will love you to come here in Muzaffarabad, and I'll invite you to my home. We will go and do eat at fancy restaurants, and I'll show you mountains. We will hike and go to very good sites, beautiful parks.
I think it sounds
I think it
perfect,
sounds perfect,
and I think we should make
yeah.
a
And I
plan.
think we should make a plan. Of course, when you're free, I'd love you to come here to Muzaffarabad. You're right now in Lahore. you have to go to Islamabad and then have a 4 hours drive to here in Lafrabad.
I'd love to.
I'd love
Just
to.
send me the
Just send me
location
the
on that.
location on that.
I'll come see you when
I'll
I
come
come back,
see you when I come back,
and maybe I coming
and
back
maybe I
in.
come back in.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. So, uh, did you like Pakistan? What is the best thing you have loved in Pakistan's culture? Do you like the people here?
That's a great question.
That's a great question.
Well, first of
Well,
all,
first of all,
I've been here six
I've been here
times
6 times
in the last seven
in the last
months,
7 months,
so that
so
shows how
that
much I love
shows how much I love it.
it.
Wow.
And
Some people, uh, so- some
no,
people
go ahead.
says, no, go ahead. Some people say that don't go to Pakistan. They will, they're not nice, they're not kind, and like that and like that. But you know that we love people to come here, especially for us to visit us. We love them. So I would very appreciate it that you are coming to Pakistan, visiting us, meeting people, and I really appreciate it.
You're right.
You're
I've
right.
been
I've
to
been
countries all over
to
the
countries
world,
all over the world,
and there's no place
and
like
there's no
Pakistan.
place like Pakistan.
Making friendships,
Making
people
friendships,
inviting you into their
people inviting you
home,
to their home,
feeding you,
feeding
loving
you,
you,
loving you,
making you a family
making you
member
a
right
family
away.
member right away.
So it's your
So
love
it's your
and your
love
kind
and your
keeps
time
bringing me
keeps
back to
bringing you
Pakistan.
back to Pakistan. Thank you. Okay, so and now, what's your favorite thing? What's your favorite, except Pakistan, what's your favorite country to go?
Well, in my
Well,
favorite
in my
country
favorite country
is to visit the U.S. where I'm from, and there's two locations that make me really happy. Can you hear me? Okay? Can you hear me?
So,
There's
yes, I can.
okay. We have
We
a
have a
lot of mountains, and I like to go to the mountains and hike and snow ski a lot. I love the nature. I love the beautiful tall trees, the smell of the pine trees. And then second, we have a beautiful beaches. So I also like to go to the ocean and sit and look watch the waves and feel the warm sand and my toes in the water. And for me, these are the two things I love about the United States.
Oh wow. So, do you teach gymnastics, right? So, um, how do you keep yourself so fit? Because you're so beautiful, you're so smart, and you're so young. First when I met you, when I saw you in Facebook, I thought that you were the daughter too.
You really have become my fifth friend for sure. Um, so when I was in high school, when I was 15, I joined the track team and we started running, and I ran long distance races. And so then I after I graduated from high school, went to university, I kept running every day. And I made it a habit to run in the morning before my day began, before breakfast, go for a long run, maybe 3 to 10 kilometers when I was a little bit younger. And now I only go 3 to 5. And this running is not just good for my body, but it's really good for my head, my mind, and my heart. And I feel inspired after I'm run, like I can do anything today. I just went and did a run, and I didn't want to go. I didn't feel like going, but I went anyway. And it kind of helps me with my, you know, like doing things I don't want to do sometimes during the day. That's hard work. The running inspires me and makes me feel energetic.
Okay, that's great. So let's go to fun things. So, okay, let me ask that. What is the funniest thing that has happened to you in front of everybody and you were embarrassed?
Okay, this is a private story I've never told before. Okay, but I was the announcer, like on the microphone, in front of a big championship sporting event, gymnastics, a championship. And there were hundreds and hundreds of people in the watching, getting ready to watch. And it was time to like do the national anthem and do the prayer and make the announcements, welcome to everyone. But right before I did the announcements, I went into the washroom and I was in the washroom, and then somehow a piece of toilet paper got caught in my pants. And I walk all the way out in front of people with this long string of toilet paper behind me, like so far behind. And I didn't see it until I got out there. So what do? You know, like it was literally the funniest thing that's ever happened in my life. And everybody laughed. But it was very embarrassing and very funny. And I still think about it today. So you just got the first preview of the funniest thing in my life.
That was pretty funny. You
Yes.
know, once I pranked my friend. She was sitting and I put chocolate and it was 100 degrees. I
Mhm.
accidentally put it on her chair. I didn't know this was gonna happen and it all melt. And when she just sit on it, it was all chocolate on her pants.
Well, it sounds like our
Well, it
stories are
sounds
kind of
like
the
our
same.
stories are kind of the same. Yeah. So, what do you suggest for 9 years old to do? What are the exercise?
Oh, exercise. Everybody likes different kind of exercise. Some people like to swim. Some people like to walk fast. Some people like to run. Some people like to ride a bike, right? Everybody's different, but the most important thing is so I think exercise at least 15 minutes every day. Like sweat, get sweaty and do something that kind of makes you sweaty. Even if it's like playing a game with your friends in the backyard that makes you, gets your heart beating fast. That's that's what I think. Exercise should actually be fun, something you like to do that you don't notice it's kind of painful sometimes because it's something that you were born to do. Some people like to play basketball, some like to play tennis, some like to do gymnastics. But you have to do something, I think, every day because God gave us this body that we live in, and no one else can take care of it except for us. You can't exercise for your mother. I can't exercise for my daughters. I can only take care of my body myself. So, yeah, I would encourage you to remember that you were given this body, and if you take good care of it, it will last you a lifetime.
That's great. So my last question is that what advice you want to give related to studies for everyone?
I love that
I
question.
love that question.
So, when I was 50 years old, I still only had high school education. And this kept me from fulfilling my dreams. I felt frustrated and I felt like I was stuck in life and I couldn't go anywhere. And when I prayed, I felt like God was giving me a message: you must be educated. So that's when I started my education very, very late at 50 years old. And I didn't graduate then with my bachelor's, master's until I was 55. But even at 55, suddenly with an education, everything changed. Everything changed for me. My life went from 0 to 100 because of education. And I don't know what it is about education for especially a girl or a woman, but it does transform you, not just from what you learn in your head, but something happens in your heart also. So I would say that it's critical, especially in this world we live in, to be educated if you can. And we know many stories of people that have been successful without education, but those are sort of rare. And I would just say get the very best grades you can, have excellence in every subject. Even though I didn't like math, I still would get A's because I would work 4 times as hard to make sure I got the good scores anyway. And to be excellent at every subject, and in the end you'll find one you love the most that will take you down your career, path in life.
That is great. So, by the way, are you 13?
Am I what?
Are you 13?
I don't understand.
What?
I don't understand.
I said that are you 13 years old?
Am I 13? 30? 40? 50? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I learned to count in Urdu 1 through 10. Okay. So let's see. After Panch is Che. So Che is 6, right? So I'm Che Ziffer. No, Che uh, Do. 62.
You're 62?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
No way, you're joking, right?
I'm telling you the truth. I have 11 grandchildren also.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yes, I watch your pictures of your daughters. They are very, very, very beautiful, mashallah. They are very, very beautiful like you. They are slim like you. They are beautiful like you. And I just love them.
Thank you. I'll tell them.
Thanks. Okay, thank you for your time. I appreciate it very much for your time. And thank you.
Salwa, I will come see you and your family. You send me the city you live in, and let's make a plan. Also, I want to tell you I admire you for your perseverance and your determination because you asked me to do this interview February 17th. And then it was March, April, and now May. And you didn't give up, and neither did I. And we made it happen. And I hope we can do another interview too, again.
Yeah, inshallah. In that interview, you have to take my interview, and I enjoyed this interview literally so much. And this was the best interview ever. I loved it very much, and me and Mama were waiting from not from February but from January. I she told you my your picture in Facebook, and I said, is she 13? In which and she in high school. She said no, she is not in high school. She is the mother of 11 kids. I thought that you were in high school, and I was like, I was so like, I was so surprised that I was like shocked, and I was like staring at Mama like this.
Oh, well, your mother's very beautiful, and I send hugs to you and your mother and your father and your siblings, and we will have a really fun time when I see you. Okay?
Okay, and thank you for your precious time, and bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you too. See you later.
See you later. Bye bye.
Bye.